Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Amanda. I sure do miss seeing you every Thursday. Today it really hit home that we might not get to see each other for a few more weeks. And I decided that I'd pop on to the internet and tell you a little bit about the experience that we aren't getting to do in person, but maybe we could have a virtual experience here together anyway. So last week we were supposed to meet with an organization called Hand to Hand, and they are such a wonderful group of people who are helping feed school kids that don't always have enough food in their houses. And so our plan was to package up some bags for them to hand out to the kids that need it. And I had a really special book to read that I'd like to share with you now. So this book is called Maddi's Fridge, and it's written by Lois Brandt and illustrated by Vin Vogel. Maddi's Fridge. When Sophia and Maddi played at the park, they stretched their toes to the sky. They climbed to the top of the ladder and flew off the end of the slide. They stayed until buildings grew long shadows and even taxis stopped honking. "Let's play on the climbing wall," Maddi said. "No way," Sophia said. "I can't reach." "Yes way." Maddi scooted up to the top of the wall. "Your turn." Sophia put a foot on the bottom rock, grabbed with one hand and stretched, but she couldn't reach the next hold. Sophia's stomach growled. "I give up. Let's go get a snack." "No way," Maddi said. "Let's stay here." "Yes way." Sophia ran to Maddi's building and raced up the stairs. "Wait!" Maddi ran after her. Maddi was the best climber, but Sophia was the fastest runner. Sophia swung open the door of Maddi's fridge. "What have you got?" "We have milk," Maddi said. "I'm saving it for Ryan. He's still little." "Why doesn't your mom go to the store?" Sophia asked. "We don't have enough money." "Well, what if you get hungry?" "Well, we have some bread," Maddi said. "I guess I'll go home to eat," Sophia said. "Please don't tell anyone," Maddi said. "Okay. Promise?" "I promise." Sophia ran home, past the bookstore and the grocery store. The sun went down behind the buildings and took all the colors with it. "Good timing," Mom said. "Dinner's almost ready." Louis was wrestling on the floor with Pepito. Sophia opened the refrigerator door. Pepito peeked inside. Sophia's fridge was full of milk and eggs and tortillas and cheese and lettuce and jam and salad and tofu and even half a can of dog food. "Here you go," Mom said. Sophia and Luis each had a plate of fish and rice. Mom had a plate of fish and rice. Even Pepito had his bowl of dog food with a little bit of fish and rice. Maddi and Ryan only had bread and a small carton of milk. Sophia couldn't tell Mom. She had to keep her promise to Maddi. "Not fish again," Luis said. "I want cheesy pizza bombs." "Cheesy pizza bombs are a treat," Mom said. "Fish is a good source of protein." "Is fish good for kids?" Sophia asked. "Yes," Mom smiled. "Fish is perfect for kids." That night, Sophia had an idea. "Yuck," Maddi said the next day. "Oh," Sophia said, "double yuck. Fish may be good for kids, but fish is not good for backpacks." After school, Sophia and Maddi raced to the climbing wall. Sophia got there first, but Maddi scrambled past her to the top of the wall. Sophia stretched and stretched. "Keep trying," Maddi said. "You'll get it." "I can't." Sophia jumped down. "It's too high." That night, Sophia, Luis, and Mom ate frittata. Pepito had his dog food, with a little bit of frittata. Maddi and Ryan still had an empty refrigerator. Sophia couldn't ask for help. That would break her promise. She had to try again. Are eggs good for kids? Sophia asked. Not as good as cheesy pizza bombs, Louise said. Cheesy pizza bombs are a treat, Mom said. Eggs are good for you. After dinner, Sophia packed eggs for Maddi and Ryan. I wonder how that's going to work out this time. Oh, yuck, Maddi said. Double yuck, Sophia said. Oof. Eggs may be good for kids, but eggs are not good for backpacks. Sophia and Maddi raced to the climbing wall. Sophia won again, but Maddi shot past her to the top of the wall. Sophia grabbed one hold end, reached for the next, and came down with a thump. That happens sometimes, Maddi called. This is impossible, Sophia said. Keep trying, Maddi said. You'll get it. That night, Sophia, Luis, and Mom had burritos. Pepito had his dog food, with a little bit of burrito and no salsa. Maddi and Ryan still had an empty fridge. Sophia wished she hadn't promised Maddi. Are burritos good for kids? Sophia asked. Burritos are very good for you, Mom said. Not as good as, Luis started to say. You should pay attention to nutrition like your sister, Mom said. The next morning, Sophia put 2 burritos in her backpack, along with tortillas, beans, cheese, and even some milk. No thanks, Maddi said. You haven't even looked, Sophia said. Is it fish? Maddi asked. No. Is it eggs? No. Is it gross? I don't know, Sophia said. Maddi shook the backpack. Something sloshed. Let's look together, Maddi said. 1, 2, 3, go. Burritos are good for kids and good for backpacks too. Do you want some milk? Sophia asked. Thanks, Maddi said, but I'll save the milk for Ryan. Sophia and Maddi raced to the climbing wall. Sophia won as usual and tried to climb. You can do it, Maddi said. Take my hand. You made it to the top, Sophia shouted. You're the tallest kid in the park, Maddi said. Thanks for helping me, Maddi. I couldn't do it alone. Maddi shrugged. That's what friends are for. After they finished playing, Sophia walked home past the bookstore and the grocery store. Her own fridge was full of milk and juice and chicken and yogurt and bread and carrots and even a half a can of dog food. She thought and thought and thought. Maddi's fridge only had the 2 tortillas, a cup of beans, a bit of cheese, and a little more milk than before. Sophia didn't want to break her promise, but she couldn't help Maddi alone. Sophia told. She hoped Maddi wouldn't be mad. I'm glad you told me, Mom said. Let's see what we can do together. They loaded grocery bags with milk, flour, chicken, carrots, sugar, oil, and even frozen meat and vegetables. Luis pulled his package of cheesy pizza bombs out of the freezer. He thought and thought and thought some more. Then he put his cheesy pizza bombs in Maddi and Ryan's bag. For a treat, he said. At Maddi's apartment, the moms talked. Luis and Ryan played. Sophia and Maddi ran to the park. You broke your promise, Maddi said. I'm sorry, Sophia said. Are you mad? A promise is important, Maddi said. You're more important, Sophia said. I wanted you to have milk too. Maddi smiled. Are we still friends? Sophia asked. Always, Maddi said. Double always, Sophia said. Cheesy pizza bombs, Luis yelled. Our moms made cheesy pizza bombs for a treat. Sophia and Maddi raced up the stairs. Sophia slowed down so they could run together. That's what friends are for. The end. So I hope you enjoyed that story. I think this is particularly important right now. Feeling extra lucky that all of our families in our class, in our enrichment class, have enough food in their fridge. And maybe tonight you can remember to just give an extra thanks for that food. And when we meet up back together, hopefully we still can work to collect some food to give to hand. So that's definitely my goal when we get back to school. Along with this story and packing up our bags for hand to hand, I was hoping to make some cheesy pizza bombs, just like in the story. And my kids love doing this, so maybe sometime this week you can add these ingredients to your grocery list. Maybe you're doing grocery pickup right now. That's nice and convenient. Or on the weekly run to the grocery store, you can ask your parents if they can get these things. So we do it really simple. We just use Pillsbury crescent rolls and put a little bit of tomato sauce and cheese, and some of my kids like pepperoni and some don't. You just package them all up together and bake them just like the instructions on the container. So I was hoping to do that together with you guys, but maybe you can do them at home with your parents and make some cheesy pizza bombs. And I also thought, since Maddie and Sophia were so great using their bodies, and it's so important to use our bodies, especially since we've been stuck inside for a couple weeks now. So I thought you could make your own little obstacle course at home. And it can be really simple as starting with 5 jumping jacks and then hop on one foot to a pillow, run around the pillow twice, crab walk, just like Miss Marie taught us at Avalon, to the finish line. So you can maybe time yourself doing that and see the second time if you can go any faster, or see if a sibling wants to race you. So even though we couldn't be together and learn about Maddie's fridge together, hopefully you enjoyed the story. Maybe you can make some cheesy pizza bombs or do an obstacle course at home. And if you do, maybe take a picture and send it to me. I would love to see your face. So I'm hoping to pop on next Thursday as well. And I have some fun ideas for art. We are also missing our art garage class. So I have a few things in mind for next week, Thursday, some activities that you might be able to do at home. Okay, miss you guys. Bye.